Hey everybody, if you've been here before, welcome back. If you're new, welcome to the channel. What we're going to do today is a what sold video. So we have the top 12 items that's were most profitable between December 2nd and December 8th. So I'll take you through how much I paid for the items, how long it took them to sell, what they sold for, what platform they sold on, any special call outs about the items, whatever. So we'll get into that in a minute. First, just a little housekeeping. I just want to give you guys an update that I am very, very happy to report that the channel just hit its 1,000th subscriber. I think it was yesterday. So this is really cool, like awesome milestone. At least in my mind, for this little channel to hit 1,000 subscribers. Really appreciate all the support, all you guys that have subscribed. Surprisingly, the views come from about 75% of folks that are not subscribed. So if you consider clicking that little subscribe button while you watch, really appreciate it. It really helps the channel. But either way, just supportive of everyone that whether you subscribed or not, just watch, ask questions. It's really cool. Like in the last 6 months to take this from like nothing, just a video of me driving around in my truck trying to find stuff to buy to, pretty cool little channel. So I just want to say thank you again to everybody. I really appreciate it. And let's get going with the what sold. All right, so we had a pretty good week, all in all. So decent mix of items here this week. So let me dig right into it. So first up was this Wrangler Pearl Snap shirt. So this had a pretty cool pattern. That's why I picked it up. Had this more like Southwest kind of Aztec pattern. I don't pick up a lot of the Wrangler stuff anymore unless it's more of a bold print. But anyway, this one I picked up on November 12th. Paid $5.84 for it. Sold it December 6th on Poshmark for $20 plus $7.97 shipping. Ended up making $10.16 on this one. Let me open the listing, give you a closer look. I'll open them all on eBay. Again, it's just a little easier to see. So anyway, here's the shirt. See, it has this sort of nice print. There's the tag. This is actually an old one. See, the actual inside tag is totally worn off, the size tag. But like I said, if you find them in these kind of nicer, louder prints, definitely worth picking up. Next up, a pair of Levi's. These were 511s, 3430. These were like a taper leg slim fit. These I picked up on November 30th, so they sold on December 7th, so they were all listed for a week. $505 for these, and sold them for $15 plus $9.99 shipping on eBay. So I ended up making $10.78 on these. And again, this time of year, I'm taking pretty aggressive offers and sending out coupons and all kind of stuff. So I'd rather get a quick turn and get the money back and get it invested in something else, instead of sitting and waiting. So I'm happy with still making $10 on these in a week. Right, I'm totally fine with that. Let me just show you the tag. And these were in pretty nice shape. There's a 511. And then they were a good size as well. I said 3430, so not too big. There's a decent market for them. So next up was this Ralph Lauren shirt. This I didn't know how to describe it than like a candy stripe pattern. Excuse me. Purchased this one on February 5th. So this one has been around for a while. Paid $5 for it. Sold it on Poshmark for be $22 plus $7.97 shipping. So I ended up making $12.60 on this one. So this is an example. This shirt's pretty old in my inventory. This is an example of me cross listing my really all my stuff now, but I started with my older stuff, and where on eBay I do markdown sales. So by now this is probably half price on eBay because I've had it for 10 months. So I'm trying to mark it down and get rid of it. On Poshmark I listed it. It's new to Poshmark, right? So I got $22 for a shirt that I've had around for 10 months, and I probably would have been fine selling for 10 or 12 on eBay just to get rid of it. So that I'm seeing that a lot with my cross listing. My older stuff, since it hasn't been listed like it was on eBay for so long, I'm definitely getting more money for them than I would otherwise when I'm at the point that I'm happy to just clearance it out because maybe it wasn't the best buy. Like I don't really buy the regular small pony stuff too much anymore. But here I still got a good return for it on Poshmark, and like I said, made like $12. Just show you the shirt there. Yeah, you see, it was all the way down to $6 on eBay. So happy for that cross listing. And I'm using Vendu. I guess I should make a video about that at some point because I've been using it for a while now, and it's working out really well. All right, next up, another Ralph Lauren. This is more of my bread and butter. I love picking these up. This is a flesh pony Oxford cloth. So flesh pony just means it's an in-color pony, and Oxford cloth is just a heavier weight material button down. So this one I purchased on July 22nd for $5.57. Sold it December 4th for $19.49 plus $9.99 shipping. So made $13.20 on this one. And these I literally pick up every time I go to the thrift store. I just had, I think I might have mentioned in the last video, like a couple days ago, I had someone order like 16 of these from me. So I sold a bunch, but I sell them in ones and twos all day long, and that was probably the biggest single order I ever had. But these are very popular shirts and easy to find. So there's the flesh pony, and then there's the tag for this one. All right, moving on. Excuse me. It's another good brand, Psycho Bunny. Sold quite a few of these. Mostly they're polos, is what I found. But it's a Psycho Bunny. It's a Pima cotton golf shirt. So I bought this one on October 17th for $4.53. Sold it December 5th on eBay for $23.39 plus $7.99 shipping. I ended up making $14.10 on this one, so a little over a 300% return in about 2 months. So nice return on that one. Here's the shirt in a little more detail. There you see the bunny logo is what you're looking for there, the bunny kind of crossbones. And there's the tag. I've also got some of these. I think at the Marshall's clearance event, I got some of these new with tags as well. So keep an eye out for that also. I think I got some like really large sizes. But Psycho Bunny, definitely a good pickup. This is another one. This was another quick sell. This is a Faherty. This was a plaid shirt, kind of like a lightweight flannel. Purchased this one December 4th for $5.71. Sold it on eBay the next day for $20.24 plus $7.99 shipping. Excuse me, jeez. So I ended up making $14.12 on this one. So again, a nice return here, and at the end of the day, so I'll take that. And I've sold quite a bit of Faraday. Um, they're mostly button downs like this. I think I've sold a couple hats as like kind of surf hats, like kind of soft brim hats. Um, but yeah, Faraday's a nice brand. I've seen it a little bit more than I did in the past. Um, there's the tag right there. So there's your Faraday. Next up, this shirt kind of has a little bit of a story. This is a Harley denim women's shirt. So purchased this one August 9th for $6.10. Sold it on Poshmark on December 8th. So that would be $26 plus $7.97 shipping. I made $14.70 on this one. So this shirt, I'll link the video. I got a policy violation on this shirt, like right after I listed it. I accidentally toggled the wrong brand, and instead of listing under Harley, I listed under something generic. And I got a policy violation like immediately, and had to deal with that. So I do have a video that shows how to handle that, how to work through if you get a policy violation. It's not the end of the world. You just you just want to address it. So I'll link that if you guys want to check out that story if you missed it. But anyway, I was happy to finally get rid of this one. So let me give you just a closer look. Oh, you know what? It might not. There you go. That was the first time when it got taken down. So here you go. This was on a Harley tag, had a nice patch. There's the Harley, the official Harley tag. That's what helped me get this reversed, is that it was legitimate. And then you see the nice embroidery in the back. So that's that one. Next up, these are another bread and butter item for me. This is Levi's 501s. These were more like a light wash. These were actually a vintage pair, 3230. So I got these November 30th. Paid $505. Sold them 5 days later, December 5th, for $26.99 plus $9.99 shipping. I made $15.37 on these. So again, that's over 300% in less than a week. Let me show you these. So these are just nice, this button fly. Like I've said before, I can't imagine using them, but people love them. There's the tag. So this was a vintage pair. Has this other inside tag, and the date on this one was 12/2000. So I don't know if you can see that there. There's a bunch of videos. I guess again I should make one about how to date some of the Levi's, but there are resources out there to help you decipher these tags. So if it is over 20 years old, you can officially call it vintage, or like here, like the Y2K is a popular keyword. But it helps to be able to decipher these tags, and over the years the tags change, so you kind of need a little bit of a guide to how to decipher them depending on what the tag looks like. But anyway, I love picking these up. Love picking up 501s. Sell these regularly as well. A couple more to go here, home stretch. Next up was this Ralph Lauren, another striped flesh pony shirt. This was a medium. So listed this one December 4th. Paid $571 for it. Sold it December 6th for $22.49 plus $9.99 shipping. Oh, this is actually a big shirt. Also, I just noticed that. So anyway, I'll cover that in a second. Made $16.29 on this one. So again, great return for a day. These shirts are oversized, so this is a medium. But if you look at the measurements, like here, let me pull it up. This is 26 inches wide. So a medium would be more like maybe 21 inches wide on a normal shirt. 21, 22 maybe. That's probably even too big. But anyway, this is 26. So if you get like a large in these or an extra large, they're like huge. They're like 3, 4X. So just keep an eye out when you see this, when you see the Ralph Lauren big shirt, that they are going to be like oversized. I always throw that keyword in the title, and then obviously it's important that you have the measurements so that people can see. If they're not familiar with that shirt and buy it, they're going to swim in it. But I do sell a decent amount of these big shirts when I find them, with the Flesh Pony and sometimes even the regular one. They do seem like a more popular shirt. Alright, couple to go. This was a nice one. This was a puffer jacket, Columbia puffer jacket. Actually had a Pebble Beach logo on it, famous golf course. It also wouldn't stay on my board. You can see the little help I got from the ruler to hold it up while I took a picture. That was kind of a balancing act. I was like throwing the shirt up and trying to take a picture before it slid down. Anyway, a little behind the scenes. So purchased this one September 17th for $5.84. Sold it on Mercari on December 5th for, let's see, I think it was about $23 plus $7.99 shipping, something like that. I don't know if that math works exactly. It was so I ended up making $16.66 on this one. Right now, Mercari still doesn't have any fees for sellers. I think that's changing first week of January. They're going to go back to a model where I think the seller pays like 10%, and then there's a small buyer fee. I think they got killed when they went to this model. That's all the fees are on the buyer side and not for the seller. I thought it was a good thing for sellers, but it kind of scared away too many buyers. So we'll see what happens with Mercari. I do pretty well on Poshmark, so and they switched back to also seller fees, kind of like eBay has. I think it's just the expectation of the customer. They don't go to Amazon and pay fees. On the customer side, or any sites like that. So it's kind of a weird experience, other than maybe like food delivery or something where you pay the fees like DoorDash or whatever. But I don't think people are really ready for it in this kind of model. So we'll see what happens with Mercari. But anyway, there's my little news update. Let me open this one. So it was a nice jacket. It said nice puffer jacket. There had the Pebble Beach logo. This was just wasn't a down jacket or anything. It was just like nylon filled, but so just nice puffer jacket. Definitely keep an eye if you find the ones that are filled. Columbia or Eddie Bauer. We've sold a handful of those. They do well also. Second best sale of the week. This was a Southern Tide. This was a new with tags shirt. So got this October 23rd. Paid $4.53. Sold it on Poshmark December 5th for $30 plus $7.97 shipping. So ended up making $19.47 on this one, which is over 400% return. Southern Tide's a good brand. I like Southern Tide, but especially this one, new at tags, was the big seller here. See, it's like $110 shirt retail, which is insane. How expensive these dress shirts are, but that is the world we live in. And then last but not least, another bread and butter item, but this one stood out a little bit because of the course. This is a Peter Millar Summer Comfort. So I do have quite a few summer comforts that I pick up. Got this one October 31st. Paid $4.53 for it. Sold it December 8th on eBay for $30 plus $7.99 shipping. This was $20 return and over 400% ROI. But the big seller for this one was it was a Trump National logo on the Peter Millar. So that's world famous course, especially now post election, all the Trump stuff went up. So if you have a desirable course on already, a nice like summer conference already, a nice polo, and then you get a notable course, it definitely adds to the value. So when you here's that's the Trump logo. So if you use Google Images, or I've even used ChatGPT, you can upload the image to that, and sometimes it doesn't give you the right answer. Sometimes you got to coax it a little bit, but I've used both to identify some of these logos. I then included that in the title, and depending on the course, like I said, it sometimes adds a lot of value if it's the right course. There's some super exclusive, private courses that presidents and dignitaries and stuff play at that you may have never heard of, but when you search for it, and it might double the value of the shirt or more. So that this is definitely one to look out for. Like I said, and it is on a nice shirt to begin with, the summer comfort. I've sold these, I think earlier in the year I had 3 Trump shirts, all on different tags, and one even on not that great of a brand, and still sold for a decent amount of money, even on kind of a crappy shirt. So definitely look up those courses, and if it's known, it'll definitely help you. So that is it. That's the list. That's the top 12 this week. Hopefully this is helpful for you guys. I again want to thank everybody, especially if you're sticking around still, for sticking around, and for watching and subscribing and viewing and asking questions and everything else that I said before. So just really, really happy with how things are going, and let's see it grow from here. So until next time, see you guys.